Welcome back, Fairgrove Falcons.
This week on Fatv, I will be asking you, what is your favorite part of winter? We do this so we can keep the spirit alive.
The game Project Winter that came out on Xbox with a 6.10 rating by Other Ocean Studios that came out on February 7th, 2019.
My name is Angelina. Today we'll be learning about the history of sledding. Sledding dates back to ancient times. Let's find out why on Weekly History.
Today I will show you a featured movie called Home Sweet Home Alone. You can enjoy this movie this winter, so come to our show for more details.
Fairgrove is having many events during the week by letting you guys wear different colored clothes.
In 1969, the Beatles recorded Here Comes the Sun in London. We chose this song because it was winter themed.
We hope you guys are excited to see the show that we made for you all, so let's begin.
I'm your host, Joshua Murillo.
And I'm your cool co-host, Bruno Jackson.
Did you guys know that on December 21st is the beginning of winter and ends on March 20th in America?
Nobody knows who decided the dates, but instead it was determined the temperature can range from 70 degrees all the way down to 50 degrees because the sun rays hit the earth at a shallow angle. The number of the week is 12.
Hey, Mike, Sarah, come help you.
Because Christmas is the 12th month of the year and 12 is an even and whole number.
The word of the week is cold.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Because Christmas takes place during winter and it's freezing cold. Now let's begin with the weekly poll.
Hey Falcons, this week's theme is all about winter. For this week's question is, what is your favorite part of the winter? Now let's check out what they have to say.
My favorite part of winter is being able to stay home.
My favorite part of winter is staying home and playing video games all day. My favorite part of winter is raining.
My favorite part about winter is playing video games.
My favorite part of winter is staying in my pajamas all day. My favorite part about winter is staying home with family.
Drinking hot chocolate.
My favorite part about winter is the snow.
Fires. Having fun with family. Christmas decorations. Trying to hold my hands. My favorite part of winter is winter break.
My favorite part of winter is winter break.
My favorite part of winter is winter break.
My favorite part about winter is the coldness.
My favorite part about winter is the snow, even though we don't get it here.
My favorite thing about winter break is going to Mexico, eating a lot, and my favorite part about winter is going to Mexico.
Here are your results. Staying home 17%, drinking hot cocoa 6%, winter break 17%, weather 28%, playing video games 6%, Mexico 11%, staying in PJ 6%, decorations 11%. The winner is weather. Man, it's sure cold out here.
Okay, yeah, Pete, thanks.
Here, it's probably because it's the 12th
This here is Larry the Cucumber.
month of the year. Now back to the studio with Josh and Bruno.
Giveaway has a really snowy game to show you guys this week, so let's see what they're showing.
Hey Falcons, I'm your host, Jacob Gonzalez. Welcome back. This week's theme is winter. The game that we're going to show you is Project Winter. This game is about surviving the deadly and cold snow. The reason we chose Project Winter because it takes place in the winter. Project Winter is available on PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, and X. Project Winter came out on February 7th, 2019. This game is multiplayer, so you can play with all your friends. According to Nintendo, this game is a 6 out of 10, but after watching the trailer, it looks like a 12 out of 12. Speaking of trailer, let's watch it.
Aaron, you've made it this far. They don't know who you are yet. Just gotta take 'em out one by one. This guy, I could take him out easy. Some logs, some stones, make that shiny new axe I always wanted. The key is to make it sharp. Now you, Santa's little helper. Berries with a side of landmine. Boom. Who's this weakling? I guess I could be merciful. Just one bullet. Bang. Quick. That's only if Mother Nature doesn't get to them first. Right, Aaron. Just as you planned.
That's it for today. Tune in next time.
Hope you all like the new game Project Winter.
Today we're doing a little something different. Instead we're doing That's My Student with Sophia Velasco.
Falcon, we're here with Sophia. May we ask you some questions?
Of course.
Let's get started.
Tell us about your online magazine.
So The World of Us is an online magazine that the company Moving Minds came up with during the start of the pandemic, so that kids who had extra time on their hands with the new pandemic could have something to do. And the motto which we use is basically made by kids for kids, which signifies that it's our whole team of grades 3 through 8, and we come together on Zoom and we start coming up with topics and things to do for our magazine. We've had multiple articles and issues that may have been like what to do during the summer or back to school, and it's been really fun being able to have a new experience. And it's definitely different from other things that I have done for, say, speech and debate, because I'm hands-on working on an article that I get to publish to thousands and thousands of people online. I think about right now we have 10,000 monthly readers, and I just think that is outstanding. I didn't think that my issues and writings on technology would be able to get that far, and I'm really amazed by how much it's grown.
Can you tell us about your song you've been working on, MediaTek?
Of course, our MediaTek songs are the songs that we've been working on for this whole semester, I believe. And it started off with a simple beat where we just had like 3 or 4 tracks, and then it turned into an actual song with a formula that we followed from Mr. D's instructions. And from there you had to pick a partner, and you got to write lyrics and create a topic for your song. And then we got to record, which was really fun and nerve-wracking at the same time, because recording your lyrics, it isn't easy, but it was a lot of fun, and in the end product turned out very, very fun and something that I would love to do again.
Why did you start your online magazine? Cameras rolling, action.
I started the online magazine because I remember my mother getting an email from the Moving Minds saying, "Hey, we're starting this new magazine. Come join, come join." And at the time, I think I was in 4th grade, and I was like, cool, what do I want to do? And they sent out a form that you could fill out, which had a bunch of options for different sections that you might want to do. Like, I chose technology and maybe interviews. And so then you have to fill out the whole form, and I remember sitting outside in my backyard, filling out the form, and I'm like, wow, these are questions that I did not expect, which was probably the first glimpse of what I actually needed to do to be a good technology writer and continue on. And I remember how happy I was when I figured out that I was actually going to be able to be an author or writer or however you want to call it for my own section, because that was pretty big.
When did they start the online magazine?
The online magazine started in about the summer of last year, or when the pandemic started, and it was all about board investors or time management, and it was a lot different than any other class that you would have enrolled in, because the timing, first of all, the beginning of the pandemic, and second of all, it wasn't one subject. It was more a bunch of them added to make a magazine. And so we were able to get a perspective on everything that anyone would want to hear. We have what's going on right now, boredom busters, mystery in disguise, and lots of other things that I can't even name off the top of my head.
Where can you find the online magazine?
So The World of Us can be found at issue.com, which will be linked in the description, and Moving Minds is just movingminds.com.
Thank you for letting us interview you.
Of course.
That's all, Falcons. I'll send you back to the studio, and don't forget to wear a sweater, because this month is cold. Oh. Hey, Falcons. I'm your host, and today we're here to Miss Oder. May we ask you some questions?
Sure.
Let's get started. What college did you go to?
Well, I first went to Cal State LA, and I got my bachelor's there. And then I went to Whittier College to get my teaching credential. And then I got my master's in Boston at Cambridge College.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is a movie called Fandango. It has a very young Kevin Costner. I think it's his first movie.
What are you guys doing in speech and debate?
Well, the students have been working very, very hard for their first competition, which they did flip grids on Friday for. We will know the results this Thursday. So usually we do some breathing techniques, and we practice with each other our speeches, and we watch other people doing speeches so we can learn from them. So it's a real fun club to be part of.
What encouraged you to become a teacher?
Well, I really wanted to get into radio or television, and that's what I got my first degree in. But as I was preparing to get in my job, I was subbing at a school. And as I was subbing, I realized that teaching was really what I loved. So I changed my degree to get a teaching credential, and then to work on my master's in teaching and education.
What's your favorite thing to do with your students?
I love language arts and social studies. I love teaching both those subjects. But I think that at the end of the year, when I take a group of students to Washington, D.C. and New York City, and everything we have studied that year becomes real, is just wonderful. When I see the students enjoying themselves and learning so much more about history and how we became America and how we are the country we are today, it just gives me so much pleasure. So everything I do, I love, but going on the trip is really, really a great end to each year.
Thanks.
We gotta be really quiet, or else they're gonna notice us. We cannot say a single word.
Thank you for letting us interview you.
Eric, it has been my pleasure. Thank you for interviewing me.
My time is up, so I'll send you back to the studio.
Now let's go see what At the Movies is showing us today. Hey students, we hope you don't feel so cold this winter, so make sure to stay warm. This week's featured movie is Home Sweet Home Alone. This movie has been rated PG. This movie was released in November 12th.
GTA San Andreas.
Well, 2021. This movie is available in Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Apple TV, Google Play, Vudu, and YouTube. Let's go ahead and watch the trailer.
'Twas the night before Christmas vacation. and the fun was in full swing.
You have split our family onto 2 separate flights.
Mom!
Max, please!
The family left for their big vacation,
Is that everyone? The cars are leaving now!
but forgot one little thing.
Mom? Dad? Uncle Blake? They don't even know I'm here. They don't even know I'm here. My mom and dad have gone to Tokyo. I'm totally on my own.
You do realize that my 10-year-old son is at home by himself. You just assumed Max was on the other flight.
We didn't take a census.
We got reports of suspicious people around 36 Lincoln Ave.
I can't.
This is my house. I have to defend it. Orange stripe, center pocket. Ooh. That did not sound right.
I am trying to get home to my son, who is alone and scared. And he needs his mother.
This is not going well.
Home Sweet Home Alone.
Oh no, a ladder.
You think I'm that stupid?
Yes, I do.
Only on Disney Plus.
Well, we hope you have a nice day and we'll see you next time.
Are you guys ready for the new Home Alone movie? It's time for Weekly History, so let's go see what they're talking about.
Welcome to Weekly History. I'm your host, Angelina Martinez. Have you ever sledded in the snowy cold weather and wondered where did sledding come from? Let's find out. The practical use of a sled is ancient and used all around the world. They became more popular in areas with constant snow and winter to transport materials and or people. They were used more than wheeled vehicles because of the icy and snow conditions, as the wheels would cause it to slip. People would also change sleds for adding one extra sled to 12. Early designs of a sled included hand-pulled sleds, and a sled was also larger than the sleds you know today. These sleds and proof of ancient sledding were mostly found in the iceberg Viking ship evacuation. The toboggan sled is a traditional way of transport in the Inuit and Cree of northern Canada. Also, the people of ancient Egypt were also thought of using sleds on the desert, sand, and ramps extensively for construction. Well, that's all for today.
What's up, Falcons? It's pretty cold, but I hope you're ready for some sports. Let's start off with the Raiders. The Raiders coming off a huge win in overtime against the Cowboys at AT&T Stadium, but they did lose to the Washington football team. Also, Darren Waller is day-to-day with a knee injury. And the Chargers, coming off a disappointing loss to the Broncos, go to Paul Brown Stadium and beat the Bengals 22-41. And the Rams demolished the Jaguars 37-7. And USC just hired a new head coach, Lincoln Riley. This is really exciting because this should bring a lot of good recruits. And the Dodgers losing Corey Seager, going to the Rangers, and Max Scherzer going to the Mets. Also, some bad news for Max Muncy. He's recovering very slowly. Now let's get into basketball. Lakers and Clippers played each other last Friday. The Clippers came out with a huge win. Hopefully my Lakers win by 12 points. My time is up, Falcons. See you next week.
Hope you're all learning at school.
We're almost done, but now let's go see ASB News.
I hope you are having a wonderful cold day. Today we are here to talk to you guys about ASB. On the 13th, it is Wear Candy Cane Red Monday. On the 14th, it is Wear Christmas Tree Green. On the 15th, it is Christmas Sock Day and a choir concert at 6:30. And it is Christmas Hat Day on the 16th and Pajama Day on the 17th. And there is nothing on the 12th. That's all, Falcons. Now back.
Okay guys, we'll see you next week, but let's end this with a song of the week.
What's up, Falcons? My name is Marcel Gonzalez and I'm your host for Song of the Week. This week's song is Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. This song comes from the album Abbey Road. This album was released in 1969 and the genre is folk pop. I like listening to this song in the cold.
I touched the wall.
Winter. Another great song is 12 Days of Christmas. You should definitely check it out. Anyways, bye Falcons.
Yo, this song is dedicated to my father. Without him, I would have never even gotten into sports. R.I.P. Dad, we love you and we miss you always. Let's go. I remember back in '83, sitting on the couch, just my dad and me. Super Bowl champs in my city. LA Raiders just win, baby. It didn't seem that long ago. Cheering on Marcus and then came Bo. Jim Plunkett at the quarterback. Al Davis had to strike back. Tom Flores was the coach. The Coliseum was so. In '95 they broke my heart. Headed back to Oakland, things fell apart. Nothing but losing since they left LA. The team may have left, but Raider Nation stayed. The team may have left, but Raider Nation stayed. It all started with those Oakland Raiders. I remember those LA Raiders. It's all about those Vegas Raiders. Jackpot, baby, and RIP haters. It all started with those Oakland Raiders. I remember those LA Raiders. It's all about those Vegas Raiders. Jackpot, baby, and RIP haters. Back to Oakland, what a pity. No disrespect to that city. The Raiders team was sad though. Only made it to one Super Bowl. In that game it was a blowout. Tampa Bay Bucks had to show out. 20 years later we in Vegas. Got the new stadium that's outrageous. Derek Carr at the quarterback. Josh Jacobs is the running back. Darren Waller at the tight end. Don't think we'll see Chucky again, man. Dang. How the hell you gonna get fired on your day off? I don't know. Well, Mad Max is tight though, racking up sacks with the fight, yo. Nate Hobbs just a rookie, got me calling my bookie, yo. It all started with those Oakland Raiders. I remember those LA Raiders. It's all about those Vegas Raiders. Jackpot, baby, and RIP haters. It all started with those Oakland Raiders. I remember those LA Raiders. It's all about those Vegas Raiders. Jackpot, baby, and RIP haters. It all started with those Oakland Raiders. I remember those LA Raiders. It's all about those Vegas Raiders. Jackpot, baby, and RIP haters. It all started with those Oakland Raiders. I remember those LA Raiders. It's all about those Vegas Raiders. Jackpot, baby, and RIP haters.
Shut the door.